Life is slipping through your fingers and you don't even realize it. Every single day, the clock keeps ticking, the sun rises and sets, and yet most people live in a loop, trapped in routines, distractions, and meaningless habits. They wake up, scroll their phones, go to jobs they don't love, come home exhausted, watch Netflix, and repeat. The cycle continues for years, and one day they look in the mirror and ask, where did my life go? If you don't wake up now, you might be one of them. But here's the truth. You don't have to waste your life. You can break free. You can take control. But first, you must know this one thing. The harsh truth is that most people live on autopilot. Their actions are dictated by comfort, not purpose. Your brain is wired for survival, not success. It seeks safety, familiarity, and instant gratification, not growth. That's why scrolling on social media for hours feels easier than learning a new skill. That's why staying in your comfort zone feels safer than chasing your dreams. But the reality is, your comfort zone is killing you. It's robbing you of your potential, your passion, and your greatness. You must rewire your mind to live with intention, not habit. Imagine waking up every day with clarity, drive, and passion. Imagine knowing exactly what you want and taking bold steps toward it. That's not a fantasy. It's possible, but it starts with understanding the power of deep focus and conscious action. Your time is the most valuable asset you have, yet most people spend it carelessly, like it's infinite. It's not. The average person lives around 4,000 weeks. That's all. How many of you already used? More importantly, how many of you wasted? You see, the biggest regret of dying people isn't what they did, it's what they didn't do. The risks they never took, the dreams they abandoned, the relationships they neglected, the experiences they postponed, thinking they had more time. But time isn't guaranteed. Every second you waste is a second you'll never get back. The sooner you understand this, the sooner you'll start living with urgency. Living with urgency doesn't mean rushing. It means choosing wisely. It means recognizing that every action, every choice either moves you closer to your dream life or further away from it. Most people drift through life without realizing that every wasted hour, every lazy decision compounds into years of regret. You must become intentional with your time. Every morning when you wake up, ask yourself, is today moving me toward my future, or am I wasting another day? There's a powerful concept in neuroscience called neuroplasticity. Your brain can rewire itself based on what you repeatedly do. Every time you give in to distractions, procrastination, and comfort, you strengthen those neural pathways. But every time you push yourself, take action, and challenge your limits, you build a mind that's wired for greatness. Your thoughts shape your reality, and your habits shape your future. If you want to stop wasting your life, you must take control of your mind first. Think about this. The world's most successful people aren't necessarily the smartest or the most talented. They are the ones who understand the power of focus, discipline, and relentless action. They don't waste time on distractions, mindless entertainment, or negativity. They invest in themselves, learning, growing, and taking calculated risks. They don't wait for the perfect moment. They create it. The difference between success and mediocrity isn't luck. It's the small, daily choices you make. One of the biggest lies you've been told is that you have time, that you can start tomorrow, that someday the right opportunity will come. But someday is an illusion. It never comes. The only time you have is now, right now, this very second. If you don't take action today, you'll look back years from now wishing you had. The pain of discipline is temporary, but the pain of regret lasts forever. If you want to stop wasting your life, you must stop waiting for the right time. Stop waiting for motivation. Stop waiting for permission. Take control of your future today. Your dreams, your goals, your potential, they are all waiting for you to act. But the world doesn't reward those who hesitate. It rewards those who move, create, and make things happen. So here's the challenge. What are you going to do today that your future self will thank you for? Are you going to keep scrolling, procrastinating, and making excuses? Or are you going to take the first step toward your true potential? Your life is in your hands. The choice is yours. But remember, every moment wasted is a moment you'll never get back. Choose wisely. Most people are sleepwalking through life. They wake up, go through their routine, and fall asleep, only to repeat the same cycle the next day. They convince themselves they are busy, but being busy is not the same as being productive. Checking emails, scrolling through social media, watching random YouTube videos, or even engaging in meaningless gossip gives the illusion of activity, but does nothing to move them forward. The truth is, most people are not living, they are just existing. And the longer you stay in this passive state, the harder it becomes to break free. Look around you. There are two types of people in this world: those who create their future and those who wait for it to happen. The creators take action, they take risks, they learn, they grow. The waiters, on the other hand, live in a state of hesitation, waiting for the right time, which never comes. Years go by and nothing changes. They look back, wishing they had started sooner. Don't be one of them. The best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is now. If you ever feel stuck, it's not because you lack ability. It's because you haven't decided to change. Decisions shape destiny. The moment you commit to a goal with full force, life starts aligning in your favor. But most people never commit. They dip their toes in success, but never dive in. Why? Because deep down, they fear failure. They fear judgment. They fear stepping out of their comfort zone. But here's what they don't realize. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of the journey. Think about the most successful people in history: Elon Musk, Steve Jobs, Oprah Winfrey. What do they all have in common? They failed over and over, but they never let failure define them. Instead, they learned from it, adapted, and kept going. Meanwhile, most people give up at the first sign of difficulty. They take one rejection, one setback, and decide, maybe this isn't for me. That's why they never reach their full potential. You might be thinking, but what if I fail? Here's the better question. What if you never even try? What if you go through life never knowing what you were truly capable of? What if you waste your years playing it safe, only to reach the end and realize you could have done so much more? That regret will haunt you far more than any failure ever could, because at least failure teaches you something. Regret teaches you nothing, except that you waited too long. So many people underestimate their own power. They think they need the perfect plan, the perfect conditions, or the perfect moment to begin. They don't. What they need is momentum. Action creates clarity. The more you move, the clearer your path becomes. But sitting around waiting for inspiration, that leads nowhere. Start messy. Start scared. Start unsure. But just start. If you want to change your life, you must change how you spend your time. The most valuable currency isn't money, it's attention. Every day, you are either investing in your future or throwing away precious time on distractions. Look at your screen time. Look at the hours spent binge watching, scrolling, complaining, or procrastinating. What if you used even half of that time to learn a skill, build a business, or improve yourself? Where could you be in a year? Most people don't realize how much time they waste until it's too late. This is why self-discipline is the ultimate form of self-love. It's easy to do what feels good in the moment, sleeping in, avoiding challenges, choosing comfort over growth. But true fulfillment doesn't come from short-term pleasure. It comes from progress. From knowing you are becoming the person you were meant to be, from proving to yourself that you are stronger than your excuses. And that requires discipline. Success isn't about talent, it's not about luck, it's about relentless consistency. Anyone can be motivated for a day, but can you stay disciplined for a year, 5 years, a decade? The people who win in life are the ones who show up every day, no matter how they feel. That's the real secret. If you master consistency, you will achieve things most people can only dream of. Now here's your challenge. For the next 30 days, act as if your future depends on your daily habits, because it does. Wake up earlier, eliminate distractions, learn something new, take risks, show up for yourself even when you don't feel like it, and most importantly, don't let another day slip by unnoticed. Your life is happening right now. Don't waste it.